so the DPS assassin is officially here. Now, obviously, with me doing my showcase video right now, it's been a hot minute. I've been having a blast with this character. This is probably my, this is probably the character that I'm having most fun with, purely because of the quickness and how she can just kind of be behind the enemy. It's pretty cracked. But this is kind of where I've got her right now. I might actually put a little bit more levels into her skill levels just for the sake of the video, but yeah, she is doing wonders for me, so I'm extremely happy about that. Of course, you know, she is she's doing ridiculous amount of damage. I will say that. So let me put some levels into her, and then yeah, we'll tear it up. You guys will see. I'll just take her on her own, just so you guys can see what it's looking like once the enemy is defenseless, of course. On yeah, and of course, had to get it. Don't worry about the costume. Had to do what I had to do. But pretty much, because of course with where she's at right now, immediately I can actually activate the ultimate. Now I've got no support on right now. 2.1 right there, and again that's a full combination. 2.4 right there. There we go. Obviously in her normal form she won't hit as hard, but if we just go in with the regular hits, obviously with the consistency of the crits and obviously the speed too, so we can really just kind of pile that on. Towards that 700k there, 2.3. so yeah, the way that she's coming across and even further supporting more on the crit rate, it's yeah, as I like to say, the whole crit machine. Now obviously with the regular build she's doing decently well, like I'll be completely honest, you know, pretty decently well, pretty standard to how most of the girls or most of the new girls are working in terms of the new characters. So if we activate the ultimate does do a little bit of a chip damage. There we go. And this is where things just kind of blow up out of proportion. It's getting to the point where it's just like 6 mil, 9 mil. It just piles on and on and on. The ultimate buff and the ultimate transformation exceeds like wherever the boundaries are, it just far surpasses it. So I've brought on 2 supports because why not, and I've actually now got on Cerberus. Now Cerberus is obviously giving us that 7% increase in crit damage. Obviously I would have liked to be more. I know a lot of you guys also requested it to be a lot more when the live stream was happening, but let me just give you guys an idea on what we're looking at here. So pretty much you instantly go in with the ultimate, and it's at that point, I mean, you can just see 3 mil right there, right, 3 mil right there, dodge, go into the, that's another 3 mil right there, dodge, here we go, 3.2, 2.6, 3.5, 3.6. Are we? Yeah. This is basically. Obviously, I'm just taking into consideration. Wait, can I double ult? I can. I just double. I don't know. I thought maybe the second ult does something, but the quickness and the consistency of her kit is allowing her just to pile on a ridiculous amount of damage, more than we have ever seen with any character. So that's pretty much what we're looking at again. All right. So now we got that out of the way, so obviously, you know, basically per skill I'm doing right now like around about 3.5 on average. So let's do it without it, see what we're looking at here. So yeah, I mean, it's still a good amount. I'm not gonna lie, like I mean 200k, I mean, okay, that's a bit of a ball drop to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly in the regular form. I mean, well, the way they decided to build her, it is truly the ultimate that is going to be catering to her. Okay, I don't know why I didn't dodge that. Jesus Christ. Alright, let me get out of here. Let me just kind of make some room. Okay, I'm going to drop the ult here because why not? Not that I need to, because obviously we're not here to do ult damage. Drop Malin too. Unfortunately, we don't get any core buffs, but we can make do with the attack buffs. This is why I'm so looking forward to Hansemi and what she's going to be providing, and then of course we can come in and it's, yeah, it's we're about to go crazy right now. There we go. Dodge that. Even with the basic attacks, it's just enhanced by a ridiculous amount. There we go. Just go behind them. The 4.6 mil. Like, what am I supposed to do? This character is way too much fun. Alright, so I want to attempt floor 40. I feel like because if I'm not relying on skills and if my cooldown is low, I should be able to clear this out if I'm being honest. So we're going to try it right now. We're going to do it right now. We're going to see what we can accomplish here. Okay. That was a lot quicker actually. Get the boys in here. There we go. We just have to focus. And I realize that I'm not getting knocked back too, so this is actually really clutch. Okay, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's nice. Boom. There we go. Oh, need to ult. I always forget. Cool down on it. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Okay. One on the far end there. Don't know how I missed that. That's fine. Boom. Boom, boom. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna do this, do this, do this, just to kind of benefit from. Wow. Okay. Alright. Yeah. That just happened. That just happened. Cool. Now, with them going down the route of building AMAMIYA that they wish she is, I mean, truth be told, I mean, it was highly needed, you know, I mean, that's kind of stating the obvious, right? With how wind is looking right now, obviously they've done extremely well with giving us some good wind breakage power. Now we've got some fantastic wind DPS. I mean, it's honestly right now looking, look at this. It's now looking like one of the best in my eyes. Oh my goodness gracious me. And obviously soon we're about to get good wind support in September, so it's looking pretty good. Obviously, for me to sit here and be like, yeah, you don't need to summon, that's just a big fat lie. I mean, at the end of the day, we need wind DPS, we've got it, and the way they've decided to go about building AMAMIYA, yeah, I mean, I can't exactly sit here and be like, yeah, she's an easily skippable character, when no, she's not. When she's just dropping bombshells after bombshells. I'll have to re-go over her dupes just so I can give you guys a helping hand, because I know people do want her and are looking for the set required amount to potentially go and summon for her, as well as save for Go, which again I completely understand. But with that and seeing how they've decided to build her, it honestly begs the question on what is Go going to be doing? You know, how crazy of a character is he going to be? Like, we've seen what they've done with the first ever assassin DPS character for an SSR form. Go's going to be the first Arise Festival, right? And at one point he was the strongest. I think now he's like the second strongest, right? What is he going to be doing? So I understand that why people are being very, very cautious, even though she is pretty disgusting with what she's doing. It's best to be cautious, because I mean, if this is what we got right now, then clearly they're going to top it, right? Surely they're not going to under us Go. Okay, let's dive bomb. Because if this is what we're managing to achieve with this character, what is Go going to be possessing? What damage output is Go going to be being able to do? And furthermore, he's got his support already locked on with Min, because obviously they're going to be light typing together. So that ultimate, you know, is going to go crazy. If you have an A5 Min, that ultimate is going to go absolutely crazy. So let's just drop this. There we go. Ultimate's at the ready. That's at the, oh my god, the craziness of the support. 3 mil right there. Nope. Nope. And then we can just go behind you, go for the slam, and that is all, again, 3 mil right there. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's what we're looking at. Again, keep in mind with the way I've kind of decided to build her, there's still parts of her kit that I need to cater to more on the offensive side. What my AMAMIYA is doing right now, there's still more that I can do to effectively make her even more stronger, which is the scary thing about it all, of course. I say scary, I'm looking forward to it. I kind of want to go crazy with this character and just push more for her. So there's that. In terms of should you summon, I mean, it's clear as day on why you should summon. I mean, her initial passive is pretty cracked. To say that obviously if you cater to an MP, you know, for each 150 you get 4% up to 40%, of course. And then of course I believe this is her first skill. Yeah, so type 3 is her first skill, where you can get that plus 30%. So initially with the initial passive for this character, it's dumb crazy in my personal opinion. Now AMAMIYA is working in pretty much in the same way as the most current DPS units that we've had, so like for example SEEYOOSOON, of course. So if you are looking to pull AMAMIYA and you're probably wondering whether or not if you should go for the initial copy, I mean, yeah, go for the initial copy. I mean, absolutely, I mean, of course, yeah, go for it. Now if you're looking into dupes, where do you want to go to? Now typically with DPS characters, you want to kind of potentially hit that sweet spot on maximizing damage, and it clearly is night and day to say just go for A1. A1, you get that plus 20% on the crit rate and crit damage when you're in the ultimate state, and then your skill 1, when that is in use, you get the attack and crit rate increase of 12%, stacking up to 2 times, so that's 24%. So boom, that's just by getting that A1, the jump on damage you will get is ridiculous. And then obviously going furthermore into catering more for the damage, it then goes to A4. So if you're saving up for Go but you still want AMAMIYA, get the initial copy. Her initial passive is doing phenomenal. But if you're really wanting to cater and maximize her damage output, A1, literally A1, and you're chilling. That's it. So that's what I would recommend if you are still really wanting to cater to Go. Yeah, A1 minimum.